All right. So now we're ready to move on to Article B. So this is my second article, and I've already kind of looked for different parts that I'm going to take my notes from. And in part 1, I'm going to, you can tell really quickly that part 1 and part 2 are deficient in information. There's nothing new. So I'm actually not even going to pull anything from this box, and that's totally fine. So what I'm going to do to kind of show you how to use multiple sources within one paragraph is I'm going to move ahead to part 3, which is actually going to be in paragraph 3 of my paper. So I'm going to flip over. And while the camera was off, I actually already took information from part 3 from my source A, so you can kind of see how it looks when you get source A and source B going. So from source B, I'd kind of start at the top. It's only one paragraph, so I can probably go word for word, and this is all brand new stuff that Article A does not talk about at all, so this is probably going to be a little bit heavier of information here. So it'll be longer than your other source B and C boxes, because those are going to tend to be a lot shorter if source A was really thorough in that topic. So looking at this, we have Paris killed Achilles with a well-aimed arrow, only to be killed in turn by a Greek archer. So my keywords here: Paris killed Achilles with an arrow and was killed by a Greek archer. That's nice. All right. Paris killed Achilles with arrow. 1, 2. So we have 2 here. Only. Yeah, I don't know. We got a transition here. So maybe I'll just roll on to the next line. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of that and add a transition later because I feel like I'm getting too close to the original sentence. So I'm just going to scribble and try again. So Paris killed Achilles with an arrow, and Paris was killed by a Greek archer. So I would continue taking my notes in this fashion until I've exhausted source B, and then I would move on to source C and complete my paragraph. Don't forget, as you're doing your keyword outlines for your different paragraphs, you really don't want to neglect this quote box. If you're reading something and you find that you can't, rephrase something, you could actually just put your quotes here. But remember, you need your 3 parts: your evidence, your transition, and your citation. And when you're looking at your citation, you don't have your in-text yet, so for the time being, just mark A, B, or C. You don't have to worry about the synthesized KWO today. You're only going to be responsible for this first chart for homework. So your homework today is to make sure you have 1 of your 3 body paragraphs completed for next class. That way we can do 2 and 3 the following class period, and I can show you what we mean by a synthesized KWO. All right, good luck.